Hey guys, it's Bullet. Sorry I've been gone. I've been sick. Um, and next week I'll be working at HempFest, so I probably will not have a video up unless I film it at HempFest. Um, but yeah, so this week I wanted to talk to you guys about tattoos. Um, as you can see, I have the ones on my shoulder, and I have one on my forearm that I haven't actually made a video of yet because it's incredibly embarrassing and it's not what I wanted, and I pretty thoroughly am almost convinced that I'm never gonna get a job with this tattoo on my arm. Ugh. As you can see, it's a bat. I guess if you can see that as a bat. It's supposed to say hang in there. It says mang in there. You can see that. That's an M. It was an M. Part of the letter scratched off. But bang in there. And it's this enormous bat that covers almost my entire forearm. Originally, it was only supposed to go to about here. So this whole entire bottom half would not be there. Should only be that. And it was supposed to be an outline of a cute little bat with a wing hanging out and hang in there. Because I've been having a hard time lately. And after I got off the phone with my friend's mom while I was getting my tattoo done, I looked down at my arm and was like, what the fuck did this guy do to me? And I started talking to him about it, and he started chewing me out. So I let him finish up his letter. I let him finish up the last word, pretty much. It's the only word that came out right, of course, after he had chewed me out. And I told him my arm hurt too bad for me to keep going, and that I didn't want to be there and I wanted to go home. So I decided that I basically hit up my friend and saw him for a couple minutes and told him my arm was ruined by his tattoo artist, and I was like crying and it was awful and blah 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 blah. So the moral of the story today really is that when you plan on getting tattoos, make sure you know who you're going to. Make sure you know the person. Um, I'm just assuming because guy who did mine, I did my research. He does amazing work. He's done amazing work on all of my friends. He did amazing work on my shoulders, my rat prints. I couldn't be happier with them. And then there's my arm. So we actually pretty much just assumed that he ended up being on drugs, which is not something that I knew, and not something that I had happened to ask him, because that's kind of rude to fucking ask if you ask me. I guess it is necessary, though, now, for me anyway. But yeah, so if you really want to get a tattoo done, make sure you know who your artist is, make sure you research them, make sure they know what you are envisioning, and they know what you want exactly how you want it. If you're one of those people that likes a freehand tattoo, that's cool too. Those are pretty rad. I've done freehand tattoos on myself. I have two freehand tattoos, so yeah. But two freehand tattoos that are done by me and my friend. But yeah, so as soon as this is all done healing, I got it done quite a few weeks ago. But as soon as it's done healing, I plan on going to my friend Archie, who I haven't seen in quite a few years since he finished doing my friend Jordan's back piece. But this guy has been featured in Inked magazine. He did one of my best friend's entire back tattoo that got featured in Ink magazine. If you've seen it, it's the optical illusion of the lines all over this kid's back, and it looks like a skull if you step away from it, and looks like a big skull on his back. It's pretty cool. But Archie works at a shop called Action Tattoo. I believe it's in Auburn, in Washington. I live in Washington, so, and I've seen his work, and I do trust him very much. And he's a really, really great dude. So I plan on going to him to get this covered up as soon as it's healed and as soon as I can afford it. But yeah, so I will try to see you guys next week. I'm sorry I haven't posted. I've been sick. I was really sick last night, and I still tried to get a video up. But yeah, see you guys next week.